Ebusenche omo akwaba na Farouk Wahab reacted to the 5-year term of officer Constitutional Review Commission was a committee or suggested along with recommendations ahodo by no Farouk Wahab chimo observations kakra because we hu say as a ekojoko no gina nkwantia ya ma ibewi ase na eze said eniema tie sa enebe according to Farouk no the whole Constitutional Review Commission report and recommendations by no one who say eyeju it could be a joke menkane sa again who say eniema bi wum there are certain elements we ya nhwe ni ya yebesa ba bisi achi na obecheche na wankasa wate ase the point no eye but then mamenche oniema bi a Constitutional Review Committee no report no ewumu a according to Farouk Wahab say wetimi go through ohweni who say it looks like a joke and these recommendations no and head down likely say a bit me stand the test of time and obetra the cro mamencho according to the Constitutional Review Committee report ni be suggestions on the aba and they say presidential and MPs a bit me serve 5 years term instead of the 4 years na you aside that omutra intimate drop the age a qualified man be the president no free 40 embra 35 so currently say win 40 years I won't mean stand as president report no ama say yentimi review age number form na yentimi nya 35 aside that general elections a moving free December embra November a whole lot of recommendations be enomo etimedia mema momo chese parliament kra na yentimi cap no at 300 members which means it bit nya 300 constituencies no because currently you 276 will be a citizen of maybe a US, no, a citizen of Ghana, obey me, Abehoodi public office, any a whole lot of recommendations, and aba. Now, Farouk Wahab and Kasayano pertaining specifically to the presidential term of officer almost suggested saying Kayenyan 5 years instead of the present 4 years na age nano. The reason, and say, Ohune say Ghana, with the political system, need the way near maybe to a baby near the years, it be the whole 1 year, Thanksgiving, yes, selection, yeah, there are a whole lot of issues, and was one issues, obetrum. Again, there also say, who say this current report commission on the Abano, and I say, the recommendation on the Abano. Farouk say there is a possibility to say a baby joke. Why? Because a near maybe more, who say, ye better waba, ama buying for fraba. Ama buying so a sano, edia fever. In this case, a render the current way you are my useless. It's a whole lot. Farouk Wahab HHNC because one about politics any in Zimbabwe that is a in the field. Nebuziame nche yanko na yinti Farouk Wahab the international diplomatic consultant no wankasa one HHNC muhawa who feel say this report commission no ediaba no he sees it say possibly a bit me a joke.
It's still a developing nation. It's still a country. Countries like America na you almost standard. Any template of constitution. Any run the election. What do I say? Developmental agenda advancement is about 350 years. By the time maybe do her no msako I'll stretch here. So somehow diano when you compare to ours now, it does not work. Meaning said they are dealing with what is called the federal system, federalism and state. The federal system and the state level. Every state has their own budget. Every state has its own government. Yeah, they are regions in the government. Districts in the government. Assemblies within the government. The government is still the central government and our appointees. But the United States federal system, no, you are the governor. And one counterpart, you also got the Senate. And you are the congressmen. And there's already a government. Or the attorney, state attorney, or no make it the laws of the state. Nibi beyond the any different. Into Omono, the federal president, the president of the American Betinasia, they are not talking about who built a certain bridge.
Okay.
They are not talking about who built a certain road. And yet a part of an agenda. The part of agenda are 5. Or can the defense American foreign policy? A call by fast will become Iraqis or Iranians and etc. and the foreign policy. Or can about the education. Say, yeah, students, you go school, you have more loan, you have loans. These are the issues. Or can about the tax bill. Say, yeah, you bet taxes you can for more and you bet taxes here for more. Or can about something like the agri policy. Or can about the retirement, the aged. These are national politics cutting across the whole states. But when it comes to development, there, Ohio, You are taking a cake of the national budget. Run your government. Philadelphia, run. Pennsylvania State, run your government. To the extent, say, some states in United States, New Hampshire, obi omo tax cry, and to a car on register. Policy say the state in America. Until the
state within the America.
Yes. Rhode Island, New Hampshire, you tax. Otoka, no answer the sequence now. Your friend live or die. That's your motto. And this my insurance. I'm the kind of boy because you come here. Mini insurance. And so obey insurance. Scratch on one pay. Manya minye. Any state. Any federal law. Name so cross up New York. And when so then the car New York. Now New York there. You must have a ina. Obey temporary insurance for a day because New York police will not agree. Say almost will be can no. Look at that level. And where does the president come in? Trump doesn't care what happens individual state, but he cares about the federal. And the Oba onya an American for buofunu because he's the president of the entire federal states of America. And the policies no na for the performance and match say American president we wanya de anaso oyade. But compared to ours, which has one central government, and all the central government appointees were appointed by, like any other country, by one president. The president himself doesn't know. Only be a party members. But capacity could be But because there's what is called lobbying, there's because what is called introduction, there's because what is called familiarity, family. Not sorry, I walk. In the case of His Excellency President, I'm using him as a reference because he's president. Ebi Assemblies of God, part de bia freno. Obi waha, or party nimu. Or Assemblies of God, or NDC member, or Shatta the Nebesha district waha. By virtue of familiarity, by virtue of Nasori no affair. This is how consistently Nana do consistently President Kofi President Rollins here, President Mills here, and all over the 19 governments of Ghana. That is how you take the forms of what? Appointing our leaders to take care of the country and agenda. In Tisakoban and Sani said, by introduction, by whom you know, by friendship, by church, and by colleagues, and then classmates there. Then the country Nankasano, Yanshede ni agenda bi we niso, and that makes it quite difficult for them to perform. Why? Because ono na kwa sorry. Ne sofo na no kasa na ode no ofa no.
Okay.
Enti se wo yi na dia, odi boni a it's difficult. Because of be pacho.
Baby a ofa de be share.
Yes. Wakofa na yire ya fra o yire nua. What is damage? It's difficult. So be pam no. Enti the country is bleeding all the time because of this kind of things. But here is the case. Policy advocates of countries, good policy advocates will be a politician. Those who make the policy and laws of those land are countries in a question. All policy advocates will be a government because on your party person.
Okay.
And in the case of the 5 years, which is your main question, it is not bad. They can run after using all this, but the same thing say 5 years will be used to 1 year and son of the government, it is still the same.
Aqua 4 years.
Aqua 4 years in the moon. Because the women are relaxing more. Sir, no, sir, you say 3 months said we and the year Thanksgiving. It's the same nonsense. In this regard, 5 years will make them prepare. 5 years could make you at least. It's not bad. And they said to go how cost 7 years. I had a macro do a year to mine a blanket because oni cabinet. And we year to wakwa 3 times 7 years times 3 oko Gabon oko 7 years indefinite. Benin oko 5. Now you heard what Benin has done. Benin Republic said no musuko senka 5 years 5 years 5 years you know. New president do try mu nansia ko Patrice Talon. Now a businessman you know a certain agenda. Okwaya Wode, the finance minister, young boy in 42 years, one of the best finance ministers on the continent of Africa. Or didn't be replacing. One day say Benin Omaye. Or new structure or new form of government, which I'm thinking say Ghana should learn. And he said, please, ye ministers, all former presidents. In this regard, President Akuffo, President Nana Addo Dankwa, and Oma Kansi Biti Asia, only MPP, including Supreme Court judges, including the Parliamentary High-Ranking Committee, including Council of State, including those who matters, all of them forms a grand concourse.
Chiefs in Kahon.
Chiefs, opinion leaders, chiefs in Kahon.
Okay.
And then the church and the churches.
Okay.
Coalition of churches, coalition of Muslim, Islam, etc. And normally the grand governance. So winning BB. Yenya choose president in Uye. No starting a Juma. Whether he does well or not, Yaman 10 years, 2 terms, but embedded in 10 years, 2 separate terms. So according the first 2 terms, according the first term, 2 years, now the performance in your Juma. They don't need to waste money for the whole country to go election. This grand concourse, this grand team, all of them sit down and call the new president, sit aside.
No, maybe it's 5 years within 10 years.
10 years.
That is 2 terms.
They give you 2 terms.
So, say, or more appointed Sankrofo, we opinion leaders. I mean,
former presidents,
former president, opposition party
leaders in the
area. First 2 years within the first term, no?
Yes.
So, Mushana Onyadia.
And
yet, general election.
No.
Okay, they will come
and
together.
look out for whoever fits or your Beninoise.
Okay.
Now you're a technical person
within same political party.
Oh, because
okay.
they are in power.
And that's super.
Near the naba.
Okay.
No, I bet to amo dia no so. Oh, yeah. Time now was starting. No. The moment you saw a new president, obi any radio station to criticize the government.
No unnecessary politics.
No unnecessary politics.
Oh.
All political activities is grounded. No demonstration is granted.
Okay.
No coup d'etat will be permitted. No coup d'etat will be permitted. And this is a signature, authenticated, authorized, signed, accepted by all the former presidents.
And every decision on be taken.
A grand agenda of both MPP and DC.
That is the Chrome for no benefiting positively.
Positively.
Oh, okay.
It is Benin. The new boy Ibayano. Political agenda in SCZ.
That's easy.
And you don't find the policies. Na country no find better so. Party salon yeah no who the impact and on the actual. Is that what we have? No. That's not what we have. Entinana, no. 5 years, to me, it wouldn't be bad.
Okay, so information, I mean, Sarkodie has to say, almost sometimes, almost see some of the journalists, no more card input. I will be named Honum.
Papa, journalists cannot talk nonsense to incite the public and make unnecessary tension in the country. You are not allowed to criticize. The person is informed. So he knows what I'm talking about. You are not allowed to sit in your studio and speak anything politics. How much more communicator? Now, to a crass here, and when Robert Kachem said, MP, Yamaha Bridge, government to me the book ba the performance profile the ba over consuming. Is it possible? You can't do that in any serious nation. What about Botswana? What about Namibia? What about other countries? Even Malawi. Go and look at how said the Ahokekani city and Ghana being the Switzerland of Africa, home of politics, intelligence. You what 275 parliamentarians, 60% all of them lawyers. Nasila and Bianchi struggle. 5 years in is not bad. The usage of the 5 years to me is the problem.
Okay.
Now, other notable things in that constitutional review. Nana, don't forget, sir, it is a constitutional review committee, CRC, enacted, established, appointed, selected by the ruling government. In my case, my brother, His Excellency President Mahama. You didn't select them. If it were to be in the case of Benina, then is the state. Technical people would have gone into the constitutional review because they are reviewing theirs. But this is a committee set up. The idea is very good. But the committee presents the report to His Excellency President Mahama. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
In this case, he chooses and picks which one of them that he wants and which one he doesn't want. before it goes back to parliament, so more or less the constitutional review, no, there will be civic education this animal. That is it. It is not a Bible at this point. It is not a Quran at this point. Say constitutional review committee presentations from my end. The president can decide to ignore all of them. We are back to square one. But it has not become established law. And to look at Professor Prempe de Wayano, Omaya there. But then who is to enact? Who is to accept? Who is to authenticate? Who is to accept? Who is to validate the Omayano? It takes only His Excellency, the party, the ruling government of NDC. What about tomorrow? And tomorrow again, MPP comes to power, also by a constitutional review committee. So which one is which? Okay. But what I say? And the constitutional review committee na ya no. And ya dia Ghana, you need referendum at this stage. And then your parliamentary approval at this stage. It's only the government says me pay. Mama we nko no are using the numbers for parliament. No they are parliamentary law. No they are kind of constitutional your friends say the CI. Either than that, it is as good as any storybook and a president in Bekai. Their own pen won't even force no. Say a committee, what the report in Abba, or say 5 years, any the president in Betiase. But what about say, so I recommend this, say, president, you know, after 2 years, what agenda they buy and went to me, I am Pama, who is a president in Betiase. And then let's see, say, this constitutional review will be the last. No, it won't be the last. And it's not the first. And the MPP bar in the future, also back when constitutional review. And I say, anything I review, no, also that makes this country a joking paradise.